Hey there, geeks. Adam coming back at you with another edition of Comic Card Crazy. This is our final Bad Girls pack of cards. It's been a wild ride. We've seen all the top names in trading card form. Now we are down to what I consider like kind of the end of the boom in a way. Kind of this situation where I was like, okay, they've done all these cool characters. You got your Vampirellas, you got your Lady Deaths, you've got your Witchblade and She, which are they really bad girls? And then they get to the ultimate situation, Warrior Nun Areala from Antarctic Press. And I know Top Cow had like Magdalena, and then, Rob Liefeld's doing Evangeline. There's all these Christian themed bad girls. they're connected to God, and they're showing off the body that he gave to him. Just very, very weird trend in comics, and of course then you had Robert Kirkman doing Battle Pope and all sorts of other stuff. So I'm going to be honest. I think I flipped through like a couple pages of a Warrior Nun Areala comic back in the day. I remember seeing an action figure, on a peg at my local comic book store. And I was just like, I can't believe it's gone this far. And so now here we are. I'm going to learn some things opening up this pack of card. I wanted it to be this mystery. I wanted to understand what all has been going on. Now the answers will come. So let's get into it. Okay, so here we are with our pack of Warrior Nun Areala cards from 1997. These are by Bolt, a company I've never heard of, but you get 8 premium trading cards per pack. Let's see what else they want to tell us about it. Yes, so originating from Antarctic Press. You could email Bolt Entertainment at their AOL email address. But yeah, pretty stark here, but it fits, the black and the white look of a nun. Plus we got our stained glass behind, which is kind of a neat thing. So let's see what's inside here. I'm very curious to find out if it's going to tell us a story or the just interpretations of the character. Tell you that pack ripped pretty easily. What in the world? Okay, this is already kind of trippy to me, because look at this. This is some sort of like screen cap digitized thing. I think I remember there being an anime or something, but let's find out what this is all about. When her church was pillaged and burned by Viking warriors in Norway in 1066, the sister who would become the first warrior nun was forced to flee for her life. Possessed of foul magic, the Vikings found her, and as sister prayed for salvation, her prayers were answered. So this is an animation subset, which there must have been an anime. I think there was some mention of that in Wizard or some other publication. All right, interesting look here. We got a motorcycle riding. Is this a nun? Is this a supporting character? Let's find out. All right. So it says here, Mary was once a skillful warrior nun who only wanted to do God's work. But she sinned for the love of another, and thus left the order to strike out on her own, becoming a freelance operative in the fight against the demons and other material forms of evil. Oh, Shotgun Mary. That is another character name I think I remember hearing somewhere. Where did I hear about Shotgun Mary? All right, now this is what I was expecting. This is the Warrior Nun bad girl. Is that like some sort of holy water gun that she's got going on there? Let's find out. Okay. Oh, this is a cover gallery subset. So this is Warrior Nun Rituals number 5. The Oni, Lord Akuma, and Jade have stolen the technological terrors of Dr. Ottoman for their own. They intend to use his obsidian pyramid and Teutonic Knights to release their Oni brethren and wreak havoc on the world. Fortunately, the Black Angel Corps has come to the aid of Areala, just as Yoma makes the ultimate sacrifice to save the world. Well, there's certainly a lot going on there in terms of plot and character introductions, huh? So is this much more manga inspired than I thought, or was that just a certain series? All right, let's see what this is about. So wow. Gonna cover him up with a cross, huh? My goodness. What is going on here? The third component of Warrior Nun training is compassion. Essential to any warrior, the compassion of the Warrior Nun allows her to serve the church and her fellow man when needed, while still being devastating to her enemies when the time is right. So compassion, very important there. There's also this gauntlet thing that's appearing. I'm wondering what the significance of that gauntlet was. All right, let's see what else we have here. All right, so this is another, got some, this definitely looks like it came from an anime, but again, it might just be a manga influenced artist here. And it's not actually, oh, there's the artist up there. Okay. So Ben Dunn? Let's see here. Many diabolical forces came into play the night Demon Foster attempted to kidnap the boy Jason. While battling Demon Foster and his minion, Areala was distracted by the separate appearance of Demon Princess Lilith. But Lilith did Areala a good turn by warning her of an attack by Foster in time to save her life, but not her hand. Ooh, is that where the gauntlet came in? Did she get a robot hand at some point after a battle? Now, what do we have going on here? This is a little bit of a Clint Eastwood good, bad, the ugly. Another Warrior Nun from way back when, Old West style. Okay, so this is Ben Dunn, colors by Pat Kelly. Nuns are often at their most useful on the frontiers of human existence, and thus one particular avatar of Warrior Nun Areala found herself on the wild edge of the western frontier in the early 1800s. Wild West Nun. Okay, again, they keep changing. Look, we have a cattle skull up in the corner of this one, so I'm loving the care, the thought that's being put into these cards. But also, Wild West Nun, when are we getting that movie? Straight to Tubi. All right, here's another one. We got full-on demons going on here now. Always a different outfit, always a different look. Who's drawing this one for us? So Brian Denham, okay. The first component of Warrior Nun training is faith training, whereas the magic priests are taught the essentials of flight, energy externalization, and channeling. The Warrior Nuns are taught the healing hand, allowing them to bolster the body's natural healing abilities. So there you go again with that gauntlet up there. All right. Now this fella, I don't know what his deal is. He's howling to not quite the moon. Is this dawn? Is this dusk? What is happening here? All right. So we have Ben Dunn again here on the art. The mad emperor of Rome from antiquity, Julius Salvianus, conceived of a plan to relieve his master Lucifer from imprisonment in hell. This fiendish scheme brought him into contact with Warrior Nun Areala, who was protecting the territory of New York in which he was operating. Okay. Final card here is just an ad for Bolt. Bolt strikes again! Our sizzling Widow premium trading cards debut in December 97, followed by Snowman cards and many others in 1998. Also, watch for our line of collectible action figures. Oh, okay, so they were doing all the merchandising for these indie books. Snowman, definitely heard of. A lot of you guys said it was a great book. I had never read it. And then also Widow, I don't know if I've heard about that one, but let's learn a little bit more about it here. Meet Emma, but beware the fangs of the Widow. The alluring arachnid's adventures come to life in her first ever trading card set from Bolt Entertainment. Killer artwork featuring the art of Mike Wolfer, Matt Martin, Rick Lyon, Trevlin Utz, Kari Moline, and surprise guest artist that probably you've also never heard of. Relentless Regular Series, a 90 card set with awesome subsets, 8 high gloss UV coated cards per pack, 32 packs per box, 10 boxes per case, limited to 300 serially numbered cases, and sizzling special cards, foil enhanced, different signed cards, red leather cards. Ooh, those are ultra scarce. So there you go. All right, let's see which of these is my favorite. I actually liked that set. I feel like it had everything it needed. It was promoting the right way, I guess is what I would say, right? It's teaching you, okay, here's the lore of the universe, that there have been a lot of warrior nuns over the years, and then Warrior Nun Areala, it's kind of sounding like her spirit has inhabited other nuns over the centuries and things like that. A Wild West nun? Come on! I mean, that's awesome. Plus, you're learning about Shotgun Mary, and it felt like a universe, that there was something maybe a little bit more to it than just the look of the character. But speaking of the look, I did just have to go with this classic, 2 guns just coming at you, stained glass behind her. It just seems to really emphasize everything that I'm learning about the character there. And yeah, so interesting. I'd be curious to know, is this like, did Painkiller Jane do a crossover with Shotgun Mary? Is that what I'm remembering? Is something in my brain is saying there must have been a connection. But either way, that is the end of our Bad Girls series. I hope that you have enjoyed it thus far. We will be back with a brand new series of cards. I'm not going to tease that just yet, but we are just kind of see what we could bring together for you. Also, I will tell you, this is down the line because Mike is in Canada and I'm here in the US, but I did send Mike a bunch of cards that we received 2 packs of each from Jesse Thompson, a former Wizard staffer. He sent us a bunch of sealed 90s trading card packs. So Mike and I are going to be doing some videos together as well in the future. That'll be probably towards the end of the summer. But either way, thanks so much for checking out these videos. Stay subscribed here. Check out what else we have on the channel. Even go back, man. We have some interesting things, including we once got a tour of the Wizard Warehouse video. This was an exclusive thing that was online for a short time in the mid-2000s, and one of the Wizard staffers sent that over. So there's a lot of interesting stuff if you go back in, I mean, we've been doing this for years, so there is years worth of content for you to check out here. But also find us on social media at Wizards Comics on all the platforms. You can also find us wizardscomics.com to get all the back issues, get all that we have in our archive of interviews, episodes covering Wizard Magazine, bonus episodes, and other conversations. But hey, until next time, keep your books bagged and boarded.